Please come with me. Master Yu has been waiting for some time.
Please excuse me for not coming to meet you personally. I'm glad you were able to make it. Please excuse my poor hospitality.
You are too polite, Master Yu. Defending from the darkness isn't merely the responsibility of Vera or Domain 9. It will affect the future of everyone. This celestial gate, linking the regions of Vera and Domain 9 through the Abyss Current, will help us in uniting to eliminate this threat, once and for all.
Indeed. I hope that our meeting will be a precursor of good things to come.
By the way, I'm curious as to how the Abyss Current became a bridge.
The Celestial Gate technicians used the timestamp's power to adjust the Abyss Current's direction and fix the endpoint to a safe place. It's just that there are storm clouds on the horizon. I'm aware that you happened upon a diversion in the Abyss Current. My initial assessment is that you encountered an unusual fluctuation at the Black Jade Ruins, which caused several of you to be prematurely ejected from the current's path. There has been a lot of unrest there lately. Please understand.
None of us were harmed, so it's okay.
This matter is already being dealt with. It won't happen again should you need to travel between these two locations in the future.
Oh, so that's it. Then the anomaly must have something to do with the battle we were just in.
I'm sorry that your first experience in Domain 9 was such a battle. If you'd been provisioned with timestamps, then the fight would likely have gone more smoothly. You've probably heard Zhutre mention the timestamps. Timestamps are able to influence the stability of space-time. That's how they got their name. They were derived from the discovery of the Black Jade Ruins, from which a variety of uses have been found. One of these is dealing with the darkness. The darkness of Domain 9 is different from that of Vera. Domain 9 has a strange influence on them, which greatly reduces the damage they take. We've made some guesswork on the phenomenon. According to Vera, it is due to the field ability of a very powerful darkness gray space entity, one which covers all of Domain 9. If you want to effectively fight the darkness, then this adverse influence must first be eliminated. Once you have a timestamp, you'll be able to act as domain guards. I leave that task to you, Yulan.
As you command, Master Yu. I'll be waiting for you at Sundial Square in Ignisville tomorrow morning.
Even so, the timestamp alone won't solve all of our problems. The more we depend on it, the more worried we become about the future. A future where its energy is depleted. The field energy it uses is derived from the lifeblood of the land, which currently has run dry.
What does that mean? Will the timestamp stop working soon?
Indeed. When that happens, knowing how much damage the darkness will wreak will be impossible. That is precisely why Zhutre and Kanro opened the Celestial, or rather, to try and find a way to solve the dilemma faced by Domain 9.
But that isn't the only problem Domain 9 faces right now?
Well, you've already crossed paths with the enemy leader that appeared in the battle, Nan Yin. She's chosen the side of darkness, making her an enemy of Domain 9. Domain 9 will never pardon what she's done. We will do everything in our power to stop her. Please use caution around her. Her ways are unpredictable. The safest way to deal with her is to stay together.
We'll bear that in mind.
Does anyone have any other questions? I'll try my best to answer them for you.
Master Yu has already explained in detail what we need to know as newcomers.
Then please, have a good rest. The guest...
Dr. Rubilia?
Right! This is the celestial gate to the outside. Juche and Conro set off from here. Meaning that we've finally broken through Domain 9's time-space barrier and can travel to other regions. You've been running all day. You must be... The guest room is ready. This way! Ta-da! How is it? Might beat, for instance, I could beat that Sandy guy and...
You mean the sand...
Whatever. Have a good rest. Then, is that all for now? Do you have any more questions? A dangerous darkness is sealed inside. Even though it's prevented from taking action by the ruins, like we saw earlier today, outside darkness is drawn to it, sending a constant barrage to the ruins. The Domain Guards must protect Domain 9 and prevent any damage that they might cause.
So the battle we went through today happens periodically in Domain 9.
Precisely. But we will ensure everyone's safety. Then, is that all for now? Do you have any more questions? Nanyin, that traitor. I used to idolize people like that when I was younger.
So why would she betray Domain 9?
Nanyin was once the overseer of Yuheng, and a leader in the study of darkness in Domain 9. I don't know what happened after that, but she disappeared for a long time. Everyone tried so hard to find her. By the time Nanyin resurfaced, the way I see it, Nanyin's study of the darkness is what led her astray. Forget it. I just know that humanity is at war with the darkness, and anyone who sides with... Then, is that all for now? Do you have any more questions? Good night.
Are these things even useful? New samples!
Good morning, Executor. Shirley. I'm sorry I won't be going with you to get your timestamp.
The doctor wanted to visit Domain 9's Research Institute, Longchen Pavilion in Marshville. We'll have to split up with you two, so I came to tell you first. Keep in touch. Don't forget to reach out if you run into trouble. Unless you get lost. I don't know the area very well anyways.
As we discovered last night, the darkness of Domain 9 is different from the gray space entities we've seen in Vera. Is this due to the influence of the field? Or is it the result of many other factors? Or perhaps something else entirely? That is what we need to solve first.
Finding the answer could give us an advantage in combat. Leave it to me and the doctor.
Okay. See you later, Dr. Tianlong.
Should we get ready to go too?
Yulan is ready. Come with me.
welcome. Please, allow me to... The timestamps are ready, but...
What's this?
A capability assessment for timestamp users. Not everyone is able... Don't worry, it won't be too difficult. Is someone there?
This is the way of the heart, the place where time and space come together. And I am your guide. Step forward. I know why you are here. If you can walk the way, then your desire will be fulfilled.
What?
Experiences you have been through will be revealed here.
Are you spying on my mind?
It was necessary. I'm sorry for any inconvenience this causes you. However, I was unable to see anything that happened to you before. Initiate, your memories are incomplete. That is extremely rare.
Yes. I can't remember what happened before when Zeke and Shirley took me in. In my heart, they are the beginning of all my memories.
Even if the assault on the base had not happened, as descendants of the heirs of Ida, the storm would have come to them eventually, and you would not be spared.
I have no regrets, even if it is as you say.
Continue on. At this moment, he chose between being a good leader or a good brother. A choice that has been made countless times in this disaster-stricken world. If that happened to you instead, what choice would you make? You don't have to answer my question. Proceed forward. Are you helping Shirley find Zeke? Or are you actually looking for a reason for your vagrant, homeless self to continue on? Where will your road lead once Shirley finds her brother? If you are Shirley's guardian, then who is your guardian? Even though the effects of the cataclysm on Vera's space-time were minor, it is still a barren and desolate place.
A A lot of unpredictable things happened, but we got through it all.
Sometimes the difference between life and death, good and evil, man or demon, is only a hair's breadth. Power always comes at a cost. Time retracement is tempting. I'm curious if you've thought about what the world would be like after time retracement.
I don't think so. I thought it through a long time ago. Time retracement isn't a silver bullet for regret. It isn't a compelling enough reason to simply let the heirs of Ida do as they wish.
I am curious what you think of them, the Angels of Clemency.
The heirs of Ida masquerading their evil deeds as justice is merely the anesthetic they use to cope with their guilty consciences. They plan on erasing the tragedy that happened to Ida. But disregarding the uncertainties of time retracement will only allow the tragedy to continue. I only do what I believe is right.
What is right, then?
I think I've already made my answer clear.
The way ahead is full of danger. It's not too late for you to leave. Are you a brave person or a fearless fool? I hope that you will stay as resolute as you are today. These things brought this protracted war upon us. They are unrecognizable life forms, crafty beings that move freely through time and space. The most frightening part is, Domain 9 is unable to estimate their population, and we even have reason to believe that they are endless. If the time human beings have spent being sealed inside Domain 9 could be considered an era, then Domain 9 establishing a channel to other regions signifies the end of that era. Divergent streams rejoin one another, and humanity's chances of defeating the darkness fell to 0. Yet the Please proceed with your friends.
was it? Do you feel any discomfort? Would you like to rest for a minute?
It was a very strange
Is that so?
What is it? Surely?
No, it's nothing. I'm fine. I was wandering alone in there for a long time. I traveled to...
Except what?
I watched myself go through these experiences as an observer. Watching...
The images it conjures up differ depending on the person. All kinds of strange things.
Alone? Then what was your experience when you went through?
Me? I had a good old fight with myself.
Fighting with yourself.
Now the two of you have successfully acquired the power of the timestamp. Liahua will be waiting for you outside the research station. I hope there's something I want. New samples!
I knew that you could do it. This is a vermilion statue. Try it out. Do you feel anything?
The timestamp. It's reacting.
Yeah, the timestamp can resonate with the vermilion statue. After which,
Really?
Singkong has already released 5 volumes of research on this. I read them all.
So how does it work?
It works by... anyways, you can use it. All you need to know is that it's big.
by the beach are the best.
It does feel a bit different.
We're not done yet. That's just a small part of the timestamps function. We have to acquire enough field energy to charge the vermilion statue so that it can give us a Let me see. Is there any nearby? Here, come with me. Looks like we're in luck. Let's go back and charge up the vermilion statue.
Are these things even useful? I hope there's something I want.